Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Will and today we're going to do a quick rundown on the Automobilista 2 update. So Reiza are planning to drop this update in October, which is now, and I'm waiting, but nothing's come yet, but it should be very soon. You can in fact test this update now via a release candidate in Steam. So if you go into your Steam library, select the game, then select properties, then come down to the beta as you see here on the chart, and then select release candidate, and voila, you can download this update and test some of the things that are going to be implemented for this update. There was so much good news to express. I'll start with some tiny bad news first. A lot of us are eager about the IndyCars coming, especially when there was a deal being spoken about back in August, but unfortunately it won't be coming in the USA Part 3 update, but they have promised they will be trying to resolve these and try to negotiate a deal later on for this. Now moving on to the good news, which there is a hell of a lot of, and there is some really nice content being added. We'll start with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which is coming to Automobilista 2 to accommodate the Auto Club and the WTT Ovals for Part 3. Famous for the NASCAR Brickyard in 400 and also the Indy racing since 1911. These are two scenario races that I've not got any history on or knowledge on, so I had a look online and wow, the history here is absolutely phenomenal. Also, it's possible the Part 3 update may drop after the actual initial update, but they promised it maybe just a few days, maybe a little bit longer, but it will be dropping very soon after the major update. Now the majority of us love Spa, unless you're watching it in the rain on Formula 1 and nothing bloody happens. It's an absolutely brilliant track, whether you're using a Formula 1 car or a Brazilian stock car, which is probably just as much chaos as a Formula 1 car. I tried it and it was great fun. Again, I recommend that. But they're going to be adding a 1970s variant with two variations. One's going to have the Malmedy chicane and one without. This track is massively long. It's about 10 kilometers long. So if you are going to use a car, I'm going to recommend you use something with top speed, very high top speed, and try to run it with as low downforce as possible because you're going to need that speed on the straights. Or you can be as stupid as me and try a Super V8 in a thunderstorm with absolutely no assists on or anything like that, and just try to survive one lap. Now moving on and staying on track, the Nürburgring is getting a new alternative track. It's the 1971 variant. I absolutely love how Reiza adds so much historic and nostalgia to this game, and the fact that you can use these historic tracks and take around a GT3 or a Porsche GTE or LMP2 car or anything like that. You can just really enjoy huge crazy combinations in this game. They also state that they will be adding more historical content in the next few months and they're working quite hard onto it, so I'm looking really forward to this. Now let's talk some cars. Reiza will be adding their first GTP car. Now if you're like me and I was like, what the sausage is that? I have got absolutely no idea. You can read the description on the Steam page, or you can have a look on YouTube, which I recommend, so you can just hear the absolute sound of this car. It is a Corvette that was made in the 1980s. It was in partnership by GM and with Lola to compete in the IMSA series back in the late 1980s, and wow, absolutely brilliant. The car came with multiple different engines. It had a ridiculously large 10-litre V8, but for the game they decided to add the 366 Ci 6-litre normally aspirated V8. I mean, it's normally aspirated. I mean, absolutely fantastic choice in my opinion. Not only that, it comes with a whopping 800 brake horsepower. Staying on the cars, there are going to be some improvements to Group C and GT1s, which is absolutely my favourite class in the game. The Porsche GT1 I am absolutely in love with. I really like the Mercedes as well, but the Porsche for me just has that little bit of extra something to it that I absolutely adore. They'll be adding some low force downforce variants, which will accommodate them to have more speed, I'm guessing, on certain tracks, which would be really nice to drive. Moving round to ovals, physics and the AI will be improved for other cars to allow the players to drive pretty much anything they wish around without causing, I don't know, say a 30 car pile up, which is not always the player's fault, to be honest. Sometimes the AI can't even take the first corner sometimes, but it's fun if you manage to squeeze through and survive. Some of the first cars that they'll be focusing on are the Super V8s, Brazilian stock cars, Copper Montana, which I love as well, fantastic car. The Omega and stock Opala will receive dedicated oval variants first. Further out, there's going to be now a quick rundown on the future updates being planned. There's going to be some helmet library customization, more physics developments for the car such as the F-Trainer Opala and the F1 V10 Gen 1, plus a complete revision for the go-karts. More improvements to the damage models are also planned, so now you can see just how much you f***ed up on that last Apex. Guys, I hope you enjoy the update. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and let me know what you think down below. And yeah, hope you enjoy it, guys. See you very soon. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye bye.